All right. Good morning, everyone. Dr. Armstrong with today's Matters of the Mind. Thank you so much for joining in today. I do appreciate it. To get the commercial out the way, please like, subscribe, and share. Today, what we're going to do, we want to talk about a matter that comes around this time every time of year. Something that comes up every time of year, seasonal affective disorder. Seasonal affective disorder. It's a real thing, folks. It's a real thing. Seasonal affective disorder uh, is so real that many people often go into a deep, dark depression. Just want to give you the main points and focal points of this type of disorder because it is so prevalent in everyday life during the season, okay? During the season. Now, it is most prevalent during the Christmas, Thanksgiving holiday season. That's when it really shows itself, but it can happen in the spring, the winter, the summer, or the fall. So it tends to just show up during periods of a person's life where something eventful happened, where something great happened in that person's life, and now their dynamic has changed. Either a loved one is gone, they're no longer in the position that they were in, they have health conditions where they cannot function as they used to. It is a main thing, and I'm bringing up my notes here. So I'm going to be going back and forth, but I'm gonna make this video rather quickly because I do have a session coming up at 11 o'clock today, and the rest of my day will be taken up by sessions. Seasonal affective disorder. Some of the symptoms that may include seasonal affective disorder are feeling depressed most of the day, nearly every day, okay? Losing interest in the activities that you once enjoyed around that time of year, okay? Of course, we know that Christmas brings about many, many happy feelings, but if that person that you used to love or you're not in the physical health that you used to be in, you can't do those things, and it brings about a depressive state to you. These are the symptoms, okay? And we're scratching the surface here, but you will get the overview of what I'm speaking of. Having low energy, having problems sleeping, feeling sluggish or agitated, having difficulty concentrating, feeling hopelessness, worthless, or guilt even, okay? Having frequent thoughts of death and suicide. So your circadian rhythm, your biological clock, the reduced level of sunlight in the fall and winter may cause the onset of a seasonal affective disorder. The decrease in sunlight may disrupt your body's internal clock and therefore affect your mood. All right, because it's getting dark and you're not able to enjoy that beautiful daylight longer for a longer period of time. Okay. The serotonin levels begin to drop. Serotonin is a chemical in our brain, a neurotransmitter chemical that affects our mood. This might play a role in SAD, seasonal affective disorder. Reducing sunlight can also cause a drop in serotonin that even may trigger depression. All right. Then we have melatonin levels. Okay. The change in season can disrupt the balance of the body's level of melatonin. Okay. So you're falling asleep sooner, but you're waking up earlier and it's still dark outside. Okay. Sleep is a very important thing. Okay. Sleep is a very important thing. If we don't realize that our bodies need that regenerative factor of sleep, then our mood will even be more affected by the lack of sleep. Okay. All right. Let me give you a few coping strategies. And like I say, I have to move fast today, but I want to at least hit these main points for you today. All right. Coping with seasonal affective disorder is a combination of self-care, self-love, strategies, intentional effort on your part in doing something that you normally would not do to bring yourself out. Coping with seasonal affective disorder, it is a self-motivated push to not sit around and just let your mind begin to ruminate over the things of the past. Folks, you can't change the past. There's just no way to do it. You can't do it. All right. We have to live in the here and the now and make the most of our here and now. Okay. So here we go. Daily exposure to light. Okay. Light mimics the natural essence of revigoration. Okay. It moves away the darkness. Get into that. Get outside during the day as much as you can. Of course, still be cautious because people are still living and dying with COVID. But get out there as much as you can and enjoy the sunlight. Yeah, it's cooler, but it's the days are clearer. Okay. Exercise regularly. Get outside and exercise. Do something. Walk around. We have many outdoor shopping centers where you can walk around and just go in a store and look around. If you need to get something, get it. But get outside, folks. All right. I'm just trying to hit just the main points here. Make your environment brighter and happier. Go ahead and start setting up for Christmas. Go ahead and start setting up for the special holidays in your life. Go ahead and just start getting yourself in the mood so that you don't sit in a depressed state. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Getting out, moving around, getting out, doing things, making your environment brighter, happier. Okay? Put a Christmas tree up. It may not have to be the fanciest Christmas tree in the world, but put up some Christmas decorations. Start baking something. Do something that you hadn't done before. Get out of your depressed zone. I'm not even going to use the word comfort zone because it's not a comfort. Get out of that depressed zone. Okay? Establish a routine. During this time of year, it's very important to establish a routine. Okay? So if it's going to sleep at a certain time, waking up at a certain time, just get in a routine of doing that. All right? If it's looking at old family videos, go ahead and do it if it's going to make you feel better. If you begin to feel worse, don't do it. Okay? Be aware of what you're feeling. Don't just do something because we're doing it, but be aware of what you're feeling. Okay? Eat healthy. Okay? I think I gained my 12 pounds back during Thanksgiving, but eat healthy. And then stay connected. Stay connected. All right? Social media, getting out, going to family dinners, family functions, just going to a holiday parade, or even just getting out doing something that you feel is good to do. Go do it. Okay? Go do it. Get out. Go hear the carolers or something like that. Just get out. Go do it. Go look at the Christmas lights. Drive around your city and look at the Christmas light. Do something to get yourself out that house, out that environment, out of that mood. Okay? Do something. Vitamin D helps with SAD. Believe it or not, vitamin D is very, very effective. St. John's wort is another thing that is very effective. I don't mention that one often, but it is very effective for mood changes, for a better mood. Okay. The last thing is, of course, like I always say, if it's to the point where you feel as though you just can't cope, seek out some professional help. Seeking out professional help is not making you look bad, is not making you, don't worry about any kind of stigma. Seek the professional help. I'm here to help you through this moment and through this season because you can make it through. Okay? You can make it through. Whatever is going on during this season, you can make it through. God has blessed you to see it. You can make it through. All right. Okay, folks. Thank you so much for listening in today. I do hope that you all have enjoyed today's therapeutic talks talking about seasonal affective disorder. It can affect you, but don't let it. Okay. Don't worry about spending bukus of money on Christmas gifts for people, and then you're going broke spending money on Christmas gifts. You don't have to do that. Yes, it is the thought that counts. If they don't appreciate what you give, maybe they don't appreciate you. Do what you can within your means and be happy about doing it. All right. Thank you, folks. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day and a wonderful rest of the week. Have a good one.